The Dreadhead Experience by Jace Masons. I'm not gonna lie, it seemed like just yesterday, everybody on Earth wanted to be a Dreadhead. And yes, I'm including you in that statement. And maybe so did I. But I didn't go through with it. I feel like I avoided the wave, I avoided the movement. I just think everybody on this planet got their own style. It's certain things that might fit you better than fit me, certain things that fit me better than fit you. You feel me? And I just felt like dreads just wasn't my thing. But hey, to each their own. Let's check out the video.
Dreadheads have become a staple of the male black community ever since the great shift and light skins became a lower rank overall, and a wave of the new generation started getting dreads like they were the only hair option in the select menu. Now,
oh yeah, dreadheads for sure became the new curly hair light skins for sure.
When I started my dread journey, I was just like everybody else, bro. I was this little bald black boy. Nah, but I had some hair, but nothing too crazy, right? And after a few months of seeing all these dudes with dreads, I was like, I need that ASAP no rocket, you feel me? So I got my first item, curl brush. Now low key, this is the underground method to get.
What? First, okay, look. Every black kid, bro, we went from the bald cut, the bald fade, growing up to then growing our hair out, right? And that little sponge, right? That's what we call sponge. That little motherfucker right there. I bet you every black dude got one of those in their closet. Every one of them.
Dreads nowadays, and a method I personally wouldn't recommend to do nowadays because it's unlikely you'll get your hair like mine, full glaze. But a few years back, it was one of like the main ways. And basically what the brush did was like curl up your nappy ass hair into little swirls, right? And if you kept twisting your hair yourself and used the brush, it would eventually lock up. Now, here's the fun part. I already like twisted my hair like crazy, so much to a point that I got in trouble at school for playing with my hair one time, and I got all my shit cut clean off, gang, punishment style. Shit was tragic. So it was easy using the brush and twisting up my hair, but during the first month of my journey, my hair looked like this. I know, trust the process, bro, trust the process. But basically, I had little dreads on top of my fro. I was using multiple hair models on Roblox. It was so fried, but I was happy at the time, you feel me? Like, I was like, I got dreads, when in reality, my hair was like 18% locked up. So after like using the curl brush and twisting my hair to the fullest of its potential, I stopped using the brush and I started on to the next level of being a dreadhead. So from level 1 to 2, I literally just thugged it out, bro. Like, I literally put all my skill points into.
See me, like when I had this though, when I was trying to method, my hair just wouldn't lock up. Like, I know it may look a little nappy now or whatever, but like it just, I don't know, it just like I would twist, I was like roll around 24/7. My shit just wouldn't lock up, bro. I had to give it up.
Twisting my hair, and all I needed at this point was a retwist because my hair wasn't really in sections because I used a curl brush in my own hand to create my dreads. So after finding a loctician and getting my first retwist, I leveled up heavily. And now that my hair looked like this, it was in its own sections now, you feel me? I didn't have to keep twisting and doing all these extra steps to make sure the next time I got in a pool, my hair just, didn't melt. So basically now, I was in the actual starter lock stage. Like, everything before was like false Super Saiyan, and now I actually had went super, you feel me? So here's everything I did in the starter lock stage to get to where I am now. Number 1, do not go swimming. Pool water or ocean water will strip you of your dreadhead powers in seconds. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Number 2, get a bonnet or a do-rag, etc. If you sleep with your hair all out when you're in the starter lock phase, you'll either cross over into the freeform side of things or your hair will just be frizzy 24/7. Number 3, please.
Regardless if you're doing that or not, it's good to sleep with a bonnet or a do-rag. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if you think it's weird or whatever. It's good to do it. Have that ready.
Do not get retwist every other week, gang. Your hair will literally fall out of your head. Like this is common knowledge for higher level dreadheads with long ass locks to not like get retwist every single like day, you feel me? So like doing that off rip will hoe your whole journey. Trust me, I've seen too many people with like 1 centimeter wide lock that you could like dead ass probably pluck off their head with like little effort. Now around the end of my sophomore year in high school, the same year that I started my locks, I went from this to this. Now, as you can see, my hair has started to finally fall down. I escaped the starter lock stage into an era where I could literally shake my dreads. You feel me? And trust me, I felt powerful going from some stiff sticks on the top of my head to hanging locks. Now, throughout the summer, my hair grew like crazy. Started my junior year came in, so late 2022, and my hair had already reached near my eyes. And little did I know, I was approaching a stage there was no going back from. So, as you guys have seen, I didn't have a middle part, so all of my dreads fell right down in front of my face. So they got longer, and I had become the true dreadhead stereotype, like dreads covering my face and shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If you had hair covering your face like this in school, bro, when I was in school, bro, you had aura. If your shit was down here, you feel me? You had aura.
I'm so mysterious. It was low-key corny, but like I was experiencing having long hair for like the first time in my life. So having my hair cover half my face at all times felt so tough back then. And now the funny thing is, there's like a large amount of dreadheads who cover their faces and be chopped underneath, bro. Like they knew they were chuzz and then they cover their faces on purpose. Now me personally, I don't think I was chuzz back then. I just thought covering my face was cool. You feel me? So once my hair got long,
it was even worse when niggas had the hair over the face and then the mask because of COVID. Boy, you couldn't tell who you was talking to.
Long enough, the whole covering my face with my hair shit got really annoying. Like, I grew out of the whole mysterious dreadhead phase and shit. And this happened at the end of my junior year, and I transferred over into the next phase. Why you got a dread in the middle of your face? Now, let's talk about my senior year. I will not lie, this year I had so much motion girls-wise, bro. Like, my hair was the perfect length, and it's the same year all this shit happened. And I'm not saying I was reaching high-level dreadhead status, but I'm not saying I wasn't. And for those of you who remember, this was like the netherite helmet hair era on this channel, and basically my hair had reached like the most perfect length in my opinion. Not too long, not too short. And the same year I then started on the most cheat code method to making your dreads 10 times tougher, the twist out method, which is how you acquire curly dreads. Basically, I would get my dreads 2-strand twisted, right? Leave it in for like 2 weeks. I leave them in longer nowadays, but after the 2 weeks, I would take my twist out and my dreads would be like curly. Now overall, this adds mad aura to your locks, gang. Like, I was like, why haven't I been doing this, bro? And then the summer right after my senior year, before my college side quest, I leveled up even more, bro. Like, you thought this looked good? Yeah. Well, I dyed my shit dirty blonde, brownish, whatever the heck color it is. And at this point, I was a seasoned vet with my hair. It was long, healthy, not super thin. I didn't have a crazy amount of locks. I had like 46. And yeah, I'm gonna glaze my hair, bro. This is what I started with, bro. People would laugh at me. Like, most people can't say they started with this and got to where I am. But anyway, over the last year since the last summer, I've just been on my...
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I got a homeboy. I got a homeboy who found out his ex liked dreadheads. Bro went down a dark path. Bro got dreads and never looked back. I ain't gonna lie. It was
twist out method, and my hair has gotten really long, and the aura is just going up. So if you're thinking about getting dreads, or say you have 2-strand twist, right, but you're scared to commit to getting dreads, I say go for it, bro. The potential you can have with locks is literally limitless. Like there is so much customizable shit you can do with your locks. People have literally turned their hair into basketball hoops, bruh. Basketball hoop. So don't be like Ons Lemur, a fake dreadhead who's actually secretly bald. Lock in with me, twin, literally. So during the starter lock stage, I had this one tiny curl in front of my head that wouldn't join the rest of the group. So like, I had this goofy idea. I would use a crochet hook, which was a dread one I bought, and I would use it to reattach a different dread from somewhere else on my head to the front part, so it doesn't look like I just have like this one random shorter dread in the middle of my head 2 years later. So I deadass cut off one of the dreads from the top of my head and tried to reattach it to the front of my hair, and this was the outcome. And I thought it worked. I was like, yo, this is tough. And I was chilling one day on the bus on the ride home, right? I fell asleep on the window, and then the bus came to a stop. My head jolted forward, and my 3% secure dread surgery I did failed, and that whole dead just fell off my head in slow motion. And that's the origin story of my middle dread. Hello humans, hope you enjoyed the video. I should have made this video.
Shit, bro. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I know he said join the wave on the twin, but I think it's dying. I think dreads is going out of style. Not really, bro. You can do whatever you want. Just be yourself. Don't get it just because you think it's gonna get you more girls, bro, or you think you just look better with it, bro. Just be confident in yourself already, who you is, you feel me? Just enjoy life. And shit, man, that's the video. Peace out.